Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the Grouch Orloff Inspirational Network, and unfortunately, last episode I kept promising I would show you $60,000 worth of comics that I found in the local sewer system and in a plastic tub. And right as I was about to show them, at about an hour and 14 minutes into the video, the battery on this iPhone ran dead, and so I apologize for that. But let's see what we can, maybe I can make it up to you by showing you this. This in Japanese means Biden's World. Yes, it's Biden's World, also known as Space Magazine Shushin Quarterly. And this, yeah, there's Joe Biden. This is a wonderful Japanese magazine from the 90s with lots of pictures of all the wonderful things that you enjoy, like this weird Frankenstein that's very strange. Yes, indeed. Well, I can't read Japanese, but I know I love Ultraman and all of his pals. This is an oversized magazine, and I don't really know. It doesn't really fit in any boxes, so what I have to do is I've got this plastic container, and I put some of these oversized magazines in here. Like Bizarre, back when Dita Von Teese was married to Marilyn Manson. That was disgusting. But, you know, we here on the Grouch Orloff channel, we don't like Marilyn Manson, but we like Alice Cooper. This is my program I got from when I went to see Alice Cooper in Fort Worth back in, who knows when. Could it have been the late 80s? More than likely. Is there a date on this thing? $1986. Wow. Yeah, I guess it was 86. Yeah, it was 86. That's right. My friend and I had met Herschel Gordon Lewis. My friend was wanting to make a film with Herschel Gordon Lewis, and he was so he met with Herschel Gordon Lewis and was working out the deal, and my friend Tom and I wrote a script, and then my friend went to the hotel where Alice Cooper was staying and ran into him in the lobby and told him, "Hey, I'm making a movie with Herschel Gordon Lewis." And Alice Cooper says, "Wait, sit down, we got to talk about this." So Alice Cooper wanted to be in the movie. The movie never got made, and I think he gave us free tickets. I think that's what the deal is there. And here's probably a British magazine. It's too big to fit into any box, but it's got an article on Julie Newmar, and that's probably why I bought it. More than likely. Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere in here there's probably an article on Julie Newmar. How about that? Yeah, oversized magazines, and also in here, I was showing you this. This is when I was in period 7 in Art 2. This is probably from about, I'm guessing about 1980, or maybe. See, this is every day at the beginning of art class. They'd have us draw a sketch in pencil. And that would give the teacher time to call roll and all that. This is dated April 29th, 1981. So yeah, I would draw these insane little sketches. And how about that? Oh, I was going to show you some board games. Then I'll show you $60,000 in rare vintage comics. So let's do that. And I promised I was going to go live this evening. This this friend of mine was going to make a special guest appearance tonight, but then he said, "Hey, can we do that on Thursday instead?" So it'll actually be this Thursday. So if you come back on Thursday, there'll be quite a special live appearance. Okay. Okay. I just fell into a box. I hope I didn't turn the show off. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Tripped. Still broadcasting. Yes, we are. Yeah, you fell into the box containing some board games. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I need that. What is this? This is when they recycle the days I put the recycling out. I don't even know what this means. Oh, who cares? Someone offering me a credit card. Foolishness. Yes, here in Mount Gratu, it's Christmas and Halloween all year long. So I've got to figure a place to put this up. I'm going to think long and hard about that monumental decision. This got wet in the garage. I rescued it and tried to flatten it out. This I got in 1975. It's a monster newspaper. I guess it was meant to be like a greeting card or something. Yeah, but anyway, quite a tragedy. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is a little book I can put CDs in. So I should put all my Rinks record DVD recordings in that. Damn it. This fucking thing. When we were moving the some of the boxes that were used were not very high quality. This is shitty cardboard. It's from the dollar store. My mother-in-law thought she would save money by going to the dollar store, and they gave her tons of boxes, but they're made out of this cheap recycled cardboard that anyway, here's a board game, Tales to Tremble By, from I think Santa Claus brought this to me in many years ago. It's from Whitman. It's the scary Crossroads game. Yeah, anyway, I should show you what the board looks like. Except there is no board. You just link together these little octagons or whatever. And it's Whitman. It's kid tested. Oh, wow. This is a game that I inherited from my older brother. It's a wonderful game. Parker Brothers. It's Booby Trap. I'm going to play this with my wife. Maybe I'll do it here on live on the Groucho Orloff Inspirational Network. Damn this box. Fucking box. It's the Thunderball game. Part of the merchandising blitz in 1965 for Thunderball. Poppin' Hoppies. These Poppin' Hoppies are like, I don't know how many came in this box, but they look like this, and you would press them down, and then they would pop up. There's several just loose around. There's several loose around the house. They really do still work. And I remember that it's got this plastic playing board. Poppin' Hoppies. Man, gotta get these. Sorry was a game I enjoyed. It provided me with pleasure. I want to. Perhaps when you come and visit, we can play these board games, man. I don't think kids play board games anymore. You know, they have video games, and now they get virtual reality goggles. So this is all something from a bygone era. It's really kind of disgusting what's happened to the world. You know, I try to have this nostalgic fun show, but all it does is provide me with great doses of melancholy and despair as I realize what the world has become. Man, this afternoon there was a horrible shooting somewhere. Was it in Illinois, Idaho, somewhere? Someone shot up a 4th of July parade. So I'm sure that they'll be making they'll be trying to make there'll be a big push for gun control over that. And there were a lot of, oh well. This is Battleship. You sank my battleship, you cocksucker. I have several battleships, I believe. Several copies of that game around. Here's Annie Oakley. Based on the ABC show for ages 6 to 12. Oh, and here's it's dusty, so I just dusted on my shirt. Goddamn. It's the Batman game, which I probably should put down in the Batman room. Yes, I probably should. Maybe I should look at the game board with you, you fellers. I even remember having this game. The game board looks like that. How about that? Quite spectacular. I imagine a lot of children saw this under the Christmas tree on December 25th, 1966 or 67. All right, so this is the box, the cheap-ass box that those games were in. I make sure there's nothing left in this box. And this box goes out to be recycled out of my fucking sight. One less box. Disgusting, filthy box. So let's get these boxes up in the closet where they need to be. I have to be very careful I don't turn off the camera. Okay. So did you guys have lots of hot dogs this afternoon and apple pie and all that stuff? Okay. Does this closet have room for board games? Well, I've already got some games here. Let's put some more up there. Wow. We'll soon have this closet filled with wonderful games. So, yeah, this is my Archie Comics collection down here. Oh, there's still wire hangers left in here. Wire hangers are good for your clothes. They all right. So, oh, you came here to see $60,000 worth of comics that I found in the city sewer. I should go on live and show that. Or maybe I should go on live during this show so you can see how it's done. I'll give you a lesson in StreamYard. Wouldn't that be wonderbar? I think I'll keep the Batman game down here. If this is the first time you've watched the Grouch Orloff show, I often like to listen to roller rink music from the 50s and 60s, and that's what we're listening to right now. And I thought that Christmas music would be the perfect thing for July 4th. And if you didn't know it, I often trip on this show because I'm a little clumsy. But anyway, we here on the Grouch Orloff channel love the United States, and we're not really thrilled with the state of country right now, but I'm sure it's gonna get much better real soon, wouldn't you think? When President Trump comes back. All right. Well, let's take a look what we got here. We got the Stingray game. I don't think I showed that to you. Kreskin's ESP. I need to show you these games. This is a box that was in my, that must be the very last box of mini pads that my mother used, and it's from the 70s. It was just in the closet for 30-40 years, and I like the design of it. Anything becomes cool, even a box of mini pads, if you just let it get old enough and ripen like a fine wine. Even tampons or mini pads, whatever those things are, it starts to be cool looking. Just look at the girl and the way she's got her hands on her hips. It's cool. So we've added these games to our game collection, and there's games downstairs in the basement, and some in this other closet over here. Oh, and there's a whole nother box in the elevator. We need to get that on. We need to look at that too. The memorabilia collector was very adamant that he wanted to see the games. So let's do that, man. then we'll see those $60,000 in sewer comics. She should be the real host of the show. Her eyes close. See? Look at that. I should. I'm going to use this on Graphic Man show on Wednesday. Because sometimes some of the people on the Graphic Man's Four Color Fossils show, they call in from all over the world, and some people, it's like 2 in the morning. Sometimes they fall asleep during the show, so she can be my surrogate, and she can appear. I can just. That's pretty creepy, man. She used to be the new addition. She used to be in the comic book room back in the old house, back in the old country, and now she's back. She's back in black, or whatever, you know. Why has she been sitting in the garage for so long? We're gradually moving into this house. We're up here in the mountains of Alaska. We moved 10 hours from Texas all the way up to Alaska. It's a 10-hour drive from Texas to Alaska, and we're real happy about it, except on July 4th when there's absolutely nothing open. That was good. Yeah, there's nothing open today. Well, Casey's, the gas station, is open, which provided us with a breakfast pizza, but now we would like to obtain dinner. Apparently Casey's has hamburgers, but we've never tested them. I just knocked over a bunch of VHS cassettes. That's what you heard. Yes, indeed. So, how are you guys doing? Wonderful? Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. You folks out there in the comic book community, I'm glad you're doing well. What's in this box here? It says food spices for kitchen. Well, that's ridiculous. That needs to be taken to the basement where the goddamn kitchen is. Oh, this is the coolest looking thing, man. Oh, man. Cool, cool, cool. I'll show it to you. This needs to be on display where it can be seen. Look at this game. Is that not cool? Teen Time game. A game for preteen and teenage boys and girls, ages 8 and up. I want to play this with my wife. This is so cool. I've never played it. I forgot I owned it. This is something I've had since probably about 1976 or so. It's Castle Dracula's Funhouse. It's one of these color forums. It gives you the ability to put these little, you know what color forums is. If you don't know what color forums is, then you are a brain damaged individual. Or just not old enough to know. Where shall I put these? Let's see. what the overhead space looks like over in this closet in this room. And this is the guest bedroom. I can't get around because I got boxes of Charlton comics down here on the floor. The thing about a house built in 1918 is the air conditioning that was installed later is sometimes is a little bit lacking. It's a little hot in this room, so I need to get a fan to blow it more into this room. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's room in here. Up here I've got some boxes of cereal, and I've got some games here. I got this game from the 50s, and this is from the 50s. Dungeon Dice and Who's It are clearly 70s. This here. And let's put these up here. Yes, indeed. Oh, there's a towel. I was looking for towels, and I've already washed some towels. Look at that. Yeah, I washed these the other day and didn't... Oh, I'm finding things all over the place. Here's that pink charging cable I was looking for. Incredible. So have you guys eaten dinner yet? What are you guys up to, man? What are you up to? Oh, you wanted to see the other board games. They're in this box here. I need to put him somewhere where the dog will not think he's a chew toy. Oh wow, what the hell is that? It's cool when you forgot what you owned and you open up a box and it's like, what is this? It's a cool looking book. Look at that. It's called Book Trails to Enchanted Lands. Look at that. It's okay. Oh, look at this. This was a gift on Christmas of 1975. It doesn't work anymore, but it sure was cool when it did. You have a gun that shoots a light beam, and if you shoot the bad guy in the heart, he falls down. I'll show it to you in a second. Anyway, look at this book. This is look at that. This is oh, it's Book Trails for Baby Feet. Child Development Incorporated. When is this from? I'm looking for a date. You know what this is? This is a sample book that was sent out to teachers. See, it's got this page here that says, because stories and poems are the ideal vehicles for teaching young children, they must be carefully selected to fit the needs of each age. This is a job for experts. And see, it's the whole book, but then they have little annotations, see here at the bottom in red, that explain why the story is included and what you can teach from it. Like here, it's called How Bozo the Button Buster Busted All His Balloons is the name of the story. And at the bottom, there's a little note to the teacher. This is, so they're hoping the teacher or the head of the school board will order these books for the school system. Without a sense of humor, life can be a somber experience. Bozo the Button Buster starts children off on the right path toward an understanding of humor. Here, Carl Sandburg displays his matchless gift for storytelling. And there's wonderful illustrations, and now there would never be a book like this for kids today. Trust me. I've got Hansel and Gretel from the Grimm fairy tales. Yeah, this is fantastic. I didn't even know I owned it. Anyway, what I was talking about is this game here, shoot 'em ups. Now there's the gun. I think I had separate because I would play with the gun even after this toy broke. But the thing I hated about the 70s is all boys were expected to have that haircut. What a horrible time. Anyway, I don't know where the gun went. I don't think the gun's in here. How about that? How about that? I wonder if this toy could be repaired. That's great. You can cock it, fire it. There's no little red tip. It's back in the good old days. See, the guy, this bad guy, would stand up, right? And have his gun drawn. And if you shot him just right and hit him on this sensor right here, where his heart is, he would collapse and fall. But that's where you put the batteries. I'd have my friend Gerald look at it and see if he could fix it. I never thought about that, but now Gerald is 10 hours away. So, and I don't know anybody here that is electronically inclined. So, I shot myself in the head over that one. Not recommended for children 2 years and under. They would never make a toy like this today. Today it would be like, guess my gender. Oh, their partner, my pronouns are he and him. You've committed a microaggression, so I'm going to shoot you in the heart. Wait, let's have a conversation about this. You have, what is the word? Well, you gotta think all the vocabulary they use. A conversation's one of the words. We'd have a conversation about this. I'm triggered. Yeah, today they call this game Triggered. Wait, you've committed a microaggression against me. You've misgendered me. So draw. Oh well. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. I guess these are a few of my favorite things. Could be considered a Christmas song if you're possibly, yes, I suppose so. Well, let's go live, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I didn't show you the books that I found in the sewer. Let me go get those. And I'll go live and show you as well. I gotta find a good place to put you. Hold on. I'll set you down over here. Yeah, the books I got from the sewer, I already bagged and boarded most of them. But I didn't look at them. I did it blindfolded, so it's still going to be a surprise to me when I see them. Box design. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? One moment. Yeah, there were 2 short boxes worth of comics in this big plastic tub. So I took them out and blindfolded myself so I wouldn't see the comics, bagged and boarded them so that I could present them to you, and you all see them for the first time along with you. Yes, indeed. So, Silver Bells. Alright, so we have this laptop computer. Over here. Okay, so I gotta turn this laptop on. I gotta plug you guys in. Oh, come on, phone. What do you call this thing? A computer? Shit. That's terrifying. It's fucking hot in here, man. Who would have thought it would be hot on July 4th, man? Usually that's the coldest day of the year. Well, I guess the live show is going to be seen by people before this canned show will be. So I guess I'll number this show a later number than the show I'm about to start here. Put in our password, which I won't tell you. You cocksucker. Okay, Superman, you go over here. Alright. Turn the music down slightly. Alright, so now let's show you what we're doing here. Let me get to StreamYard. Yeah, tonight I was supposed to do a live broadcast, and a friend of mine from Texas was going to appear. A sinister individual that would have shocked all of you, and he texted me in Startlegram and told me I can't be on until Thursday. So he's got some surprises for us, so I don't know what's going to happen on Thursday, but it will be an amazing adventure for all of us here in the Grot Orloff Institutional Insanity Network. Okay, come on. The computer is a little spinning thing. In the meantime, this is a Comics Journal with an interview with Harlan Ellison, which apparently someone once sold for $3, but I bought it for, I think in Duncanville Books, I think that means $2. I think I got it for $2. All right, sports fans, come on. Google Chrome is not responding. All right. So, How are you guys doing today? Pretty well, huh? Here's a magazine. It's the first issue. It's a key issue of Go Big, Volume 1, Number 1. And it doesn't have a year, but my guess it's from the 50s. Look at this. It's must be a retelling of Goldilocks, right? Not Goldie. Is it Goldilocks? No, that's the Three Bears. Little Red Riding Hood. What am I thinking? Have I gone mad? Possibly. Damn. Someone once sold this for $15. Probably because it was, you know, that's a lot of money back then. It belonged to Jose M. Schmitty. He lived in I'm going to look up his address here. Jose M. Schmitty, 242nd Street, San Francisco. 242nd Street. Jose, you don't expect the name Schmitty with Jose, but StreamYard. Come on, come on. What is going on? Last night was quite horrifying. Rumble went down. The cool website app that shows all the stuff that YouTube won't let you see. It just, or was that earlier this morning? I don't know, but everything went down. Okay, so it came back though. Well, it says create a broadcast. So I would click that. New broadcast. I wonder what episode this is. I think it would be 582. So it gives me a title, a description, public. Okay, so I'll type in the Graw2. I'll change the name, the title later if I have the wrong episode number. Number 582, or is it 532? I don't know. Big July 4th, super spectacular. And then I'll hit schedule for later, and that allows me to upload a thumbnail image. So this is where I put down the picture that's going to appear that someone will click on. Okay. So I've clicked that, and in a moment something should pop up. My computer's moving awfully slow. Yeah, we got to look up Jose Schmitty, man. See where he used to live. Here's something that might interest you. This is a first printing of the Bettie Pages number 1, which is a digest that was put out by Greg Theakston for Bettie Page fans back in the 90s. So yeah, this was the first printing. The second printing is on glossy paper. So that's how they look. See, the one. I've got a complete set of Bettie Pages. I was so nuts about Bettie Page back then that it wasn't even funny, man. That being said, it is what it is. I'm going to use all the cliches that people use. You notice everyone nowadays says, having said that, Or that being said, everybody says that now. And a few years ago, the big thing was, it is what it is. Now that was a one I really hated. It is what it is. Will someday we look back on Let's Go Brandon as a tired cliche? I would hope not. Hold on a second. Okay. One ringy dingy. Two ringy dingies. Yeah, you there? Yeah, we need total silence. We're about to go live here on the Grot Orloff Color Inspirational Network, and this should be a spectacular broadcast. I'm putting an image up now. I have not started the broadcast yet, so alert all the media and summon the 4-color fossils if they are not. They're probably all poolside right now. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much, and fuck you. Thank you very much. Bye. I think it was George Carlin that once did a routine about fuck you, and it's like, why is fuck you an insult? That should be like something you say to people that you like fuck you, and it's like, oh yeah, fuck you very much. That's like, that should be something you wish upon them, not a curse. But I don't know. But we are trying not to curse. I made a mistake and drank a Coke last night, and I drank one this morning, and I've gone 5-6 days without soft drinks, and I've fallen off the wagon, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the computer's moving real slow this morning. This evening, whatever time it is. 4:52 p.m., Monday, July 4th, 2022, in the year of our Lord. What would be a good image for this? Happy 50th birthday, underdog. That might be good. I look for something that looks July 4th-y. Oh, how about this King Kong Escapes? Now, I've clicked on this image here, so at some point it will come forward. Come on, man. We don't have all day for this. Yeah, it's Gret 2 again. Would you? Do you still have the number for Bill Gates? Yeah, you do. Call him up and tell him the fucking internet's running too slow. You know, tell him he needs to get on the ball, man. This is important shit. All right, yep, fuck you back. Damn it. Sons of bitches. Where's my microphone? Where's my microphone? When you're doing professional broadcasting, you need a microphone, because otherwise you sound like an imbecile, like a common fool. All right. Come on. There we go. Now it says position and size your image. It looks it looks almost perfect as it is. So I'll just accept the way it is now. Apply. Okay, so now I will create the broadcast. It says it's going to go live at 6:50 p.m. But we're just going to go live right away. Okay, so here the broadcast is now scheduled And all I have to do is enter the studio. You're entering a broadcast studio. Now, I'm there as Gratu Orloff, but I'm going to enter the studio. I need a little bit more light, so I'm going to turn this light on. Normally the way I do it is I have this little miniature light on and this lamp, and then out here is daylight, so that should provide me a little bit more light. Usually when I'm broadcasting on the Four Color Fossil Show on Wednesday nights, well, no, the sun isn't down. This window does not face east or west. It faces south, so I don't have direct light coming through, hitting me at any time. So anyway, see, I'm down there. I'm kind of opaque. Can you see? So if I click on it, it'll add me to the stream, and then I should appear here. Yeah. Oh man, my hair looks awful. Okay, so what can I do? I'll hit there's a button down there that says invite. Now if I click that, it gives me this address. And if what I do is I cut and paste it, copy, and then I'll go over here to the chat, and I'll just I'll put it here as a comment. So if someone wants to come on live, they can. And then I can go over to banners. These are things I've had in the past. But you're watching the Gratu Orloff Show. Get rid of this text. And if I click that, oh no, that's not what I want. I don't want that. I want that. I want the ones that scroll, which I guess are tickers. Oh man. Oh, how do I get rid of that one? Oh shit. Oh man. Hold on, I gotta concentrate here. It's hard to do while I'm holding the phone. You're watching the Gratu. How do I get that off? There we go. Okay, this is Happy New Year. I need to change it to Happy July 4th. That New Year's broadcast no longer, it had a copywritten song in it, so you can't see it anymore, unfortunately. All right, so all right, we're just about ready to start broadcasting. Go live. I'll put you guys down so you can watch as the broadcast ensues. There you go. It says, ready to go live. You aren't scheduled to start until 6:50 p.m., but you're welcome to start early. That's too bad. Oh, I'm live. Well, welcome back to the Gratu Orloff television show. Well. I'm I was doing a broadcast with my phone, so you might be able to watch it later. See, I was doing a show on my phone, and I was teaching the people here, which are you in the future, how to start a StreamYard broadcast. I wanted to show them here. Do you see there at the top of the screen? It says 0 people are watching. We're 47 seconds into the show. So at some point, someone will start watching. And then that's when the fun will begin. Well, here, welcome back once again to the Grot Orloff television program. As darkness falls on Grotuville, as darkness falls upon America under the reign of George Biden III, we here in Mount Grotto, Michigan, we persevere, we prevail. And this is an important broadcast today. I promised a live broadcast tonight, but then the person that asked me to do the live broadcast said I can't do it tonight. But I'd already promised it this morning, so I'll do it anyway. And if no one shows up, well, then I will zip off. Most of you are probably very busy doing your 4th of July shooting off of fireworks and rockets, and most of you are probably cooking your hot dogs and all of that stuff. But I wanted to share with you this, and I'll talk to you as well. I wanted to share this amazing bounty I received, this blessing. Sometimes we here in the comic book community receive these wonderful blessings just out of nowhere. Just for doing such a wonderful show, God has blessed me once again. I saw 2 black cats walking down the street. But they weren't just walking, they were really kind of sauntering along like little proud racehorses. They had a spring to their step. Then I saw them go to the curb at the corner where there was a little entrance where the water goes down into the sewer, and one of them looked down there, and the other one kind of looked around to make sure no one was watching. They didn't want the other stray cats around the neighborhood to know where they were going, so they headed down into the sewer. And I thought, well, I wonder what's down there, man. Is there a subterranean cavern down there? You know, I know that Seattle once had a fire, and they built the new city over the ruins of the old city. So if you go down there's a bar in Seattle, you go down in the basement of the bar, and you can see the ruins of old Seattle, because they built it on top of like one story of I guess to give it some elevation. You can go on a tour if you go there. And there was a Kolchak the Night Stalker episode or a movie or something about that, but it doesn't look like it did in the Kolchak episode. But anyway, I thought maybe there's ruins of an ancient civilization down in that sewer. So I went down in the sewer. See, now I'll show you guys here. I'm teaching the people on the Grot Orloff show about StreamYard. So I want you guys to see there, the top, there's a 1. That means I have 1 viewer. 1 brave lone viewer who's come along for the ride. 1 viewer who's not afraid to stick it to the man and watch the Grot Orloff show. Anyway, so I decided I would go down into the sewer system of Mount Grotto, Iowa. And I crawled down there. I saw the cats. They were kind of surprised to see a human being down there. And anyway, I found floating in about 2-3 inches of human excrement waste, the shit, caca, as Resident Biden calls it. Anyway, there was a plastic bin, an opaque plastic bin, that said Big Lots on it. It was purchased at Big Lots. And it was sealed with masking tape. I took it, I got it out of the sewer, I hosed it off, opened it up, and to my surprise, stacks and stacks of vintage comic books. And I have not looked at these comics yet. I'm guessing it's about $60,000 worth of vintage comic books that were in this plastic tub. That would be my guess, 60,000. But I have not looked at any of the titles yet. So I'm going to be taking these books. Well, I already took them out, but I blindfolded myself and I bagged and boarded them while blindfolded because I didn't want to see what the books were. And so Gotham City Comics is. See, I want you to see how this is done. See, Gotham City Comics has commented there, and so I click on it, and then it appears on the screen. Then I click on this now, and it disappears from the screen. So Gotham City Comics is apparently one of the viewers of our telecast this evening. If someone would... Yes, tell your friends and family that the Gratu Orloff show is on live. I don't think this is going to be a very popular broadcast because we've got 2 viewers. It's, holidays are weird, man. But we love you this much here on the Gratu Orloff channel. Anyway, comics found in the sewer. Tremendous. So anyway, I bagged and boarded them without looking at the comics, so I will be seeing them for the first time with you. And I'm guessing it's about $60,000 of comics because that's about how much it weighs. So, with no further ado, or in this case, with no further do, hold on a second. It's me in here. I'm back. How about that? Let's see. We got 3 people watching. Astounding. Tylox the Mighty is watching. Hey, Gratu. Hello, Tylox. Never eat at this restaurant. Taco Casa. Pretty shitty food. They don't have it here. I have to drive 10 hours to go to a Taco Casa. Maybe not quite that much. Maybe they're in Oklahoma. But anyway, it's I saved the cup because it has it's a wonder of graphic art design, and because I don't throw anything away here. All right, we're going to be looking at approximately 60,000. Could be more, could be a little less. $60,000 worth of key issues found in the local sewer system in a plastic tub. All right, so with no further ado, no further doo-doo, this is the first one. Okay, I will try not to look. What will it be? What is it? Oh, cool. It's a Marvel Family, number 85. And it appears that the monkey is throwing shit at the face, right into the face of Mary Marvel. I missed. Apparently, in this new Elvis movie, they make a big deal about Elvis basing himself on Captain Marvel Jr. That Elvis was a big fan of Captain Marvel Jr. as a kid. They show him as a kid reading Captain Marvel Jr. apparently in the new feature film. That monkey there even has kind of an Elvis haircut. How about that? Maybe this is the very comic that inspired Elvis Presley to become the superstar that he is today. We've already lost a viewer. Fuck you, man. Come here and you leave? What kind of scum are you? First class. Number 2. We've got 2 people watching. 2 as in number 2. All right. The rest of the books are in these 2. I put them in these 2 short boxes, but I have not looked at them yet. Let's see what we got. Oh, cool. It's House of Mystery. A 10-cent issue, number 88. How about that? Look, that strange alien is retreating. Yes, from the only person he fears, the mysterious man with a bandaged face. Yeah, that looks like... I saw a guy like that the other day on YouTube that had dyed his skin that color. And these trendy people like to put these, what do they call them, gauges? They open up their the bottom of their earlobe. See how he's got that? That's what these liberals do. Yes, indeed. He's terrified of the Invisible Man. All right. So we've seen 2 books. So both of those books are worth hundreds of dollars. So we're well on our way to the $60 million that... Oh, another House of Mystery. So, it's a Martian Manhunter cover. How about that one? Perfect for Pride Month, but it's no longer Pride Month. But it has an 8 on it, so that 8 is a symbol for infinity, ladies and gentlemen. Talux the Mighty says LOL, ladies and gentlemen. LOL means laugh out loud. For those of you watching in the future for those of you that don't know, all 2 of you, I'm also filming an episode on my phone. So later you'll be able to watch me. You could turn on your television with a YouTube app, right, with Roku, and you could also get your phone, and you could see me in stereo because you'll see 2 different angles of me. Put on your 3D glasses, ladies and gentlemen. It's another House of Mystery. Now, this is when House of Mystery was a superhero comic before it became the domain of Kane, the caretaker of the House of Mystery. Another Martian Manhunter issue. Oh, look, it's now we're at issue 159, Dial H for Hero, appearing in House of Mystery. Mighty Moppet. You got the Human Starfish. You got Hypno Man. 3 startling new superheroes in each razzle-dazzle role Bobby dials into is desperately needed to tackle the fantastic Clay Creep Clan. Okay, 3 people watching. Yeah. This is probably the wrong fucking day to do a live stream. That's alright. It's alright. Let's pull out the stack of them. Okay, so these are all in order. So the comics were left in the sewer system in order. Yes, this is all kind of wonderful. Yes. Another issue of House of Mystery. Dial H for Hero. Three people watching. A wonderful purple cover. It was a well-known fact at DC that purple covers sold better, and covers with gorillas and dinosaurs also sold well. This one is Dial H for Heroin. Dial F. Dial P for Fentanyl. Yeah, Dial H for Heroin. Dial C for Crack. Yes, it should be Hunter Biden's. That should be Hunter Biden instead of Robbie Reed. Dial P for Prostitute. Dial C for Commie Bribe. Kind of disturbing, isn't it? An American astronaut, the most exciting hobby kit on Earth. It's the absolute most exciting. We've got 5 human beings watching. How about that? Here is this brave hero fighting against the latest whatever Dr. Fauci is about to release on us. And he's probably in a lab in Wuhan or the Ukraine. And I think Putin took all those out, which is apparently the real reason he's in Ukraine. But they won't let you know that. But he's getting rid of these monsters that are being created right on his border. Well, look at this. Good or evil? That looks just like me. Look at that. I can't do that sideways smile that Biden can do. There's a photograph of Joe Biden and Hunter Biden together, and they're both doing the sideways smile. You know, like I'm half good, half satanic. How you do it? Yeah, I'm Joe Biden, man. Oh, here's where we get into the House of Mystery horror years. This one seems to have a little bit of moisture damage from being in the sewer at the top. A little bit of rippling. How about that? That would be the great Neil Adams, ladies and gentlemen, doing this cover. He's got a dog looking for these. Oh, they're looking for the fox, and the kids are protecting the fox. I never even noticed that before. The hell? That appears to be on the back of this House of Mystery. I don't think that's damage that some kid did. I think that's a printing error. It does not look like water damage, or it just looks like that's the way it was made. How about that? It seemed like this whole sewer box is House of Mystery. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Tom Keenan says, Happy 4th, everyone. Yes, indeed. Speaking of the 4th of July, yeah, this kind of looks like it has a little bit of moisture damage from being in the sewer. I don't know how many decades these comics were floating in the sewer, but I don't know. Excedrin headache number 98. Revolting Revelations, Bernie Wrightson. What an interesting book title, Revolting Revelations. Here's a Rosemary's Baby looking cover, 202 of the House of Mystery. It's the birth of Frankenberry. It has strawberries in it. It's much better than Count Chocula. The birth of Frankenberry in this satanic evil ceremony. Oh, Apollo's here. I'm sure they celebrate the 4th of July in Portugal. Do they not? It would seem logical. So it's probably about 10. What, about 10 in the evening for you, Paulo? A lot earlier than it would be on the Graphic Man television program. Here's, it's the House of Secrets now, number 87. There's Abel. He's the one that gets killed by his brother in the Bible. This is very true to the Bible. Cain and Abel. These stories. Look at this, man. At some point, this comic was sold for $2.50. Can you imagine? To me, the Silver Age ends for DC when they go up to 52 pages for 25 cents. When they go back down and start charging 20 cents, that to me is when the Silver Age ends for DC. And for Marvel, I consider the end of the Silver Age when they stopped having the corner box and went to having the band across the top that says Marvel Comics Group. That's just my personal preference. That's nothing. That's just how I do things. Here in Grotuville. 20 past 11 p.m. That's what I figured. Captain Strangelight is here. Good evening and happy 4th. Hey there. Here is this one got some damage in the sewer system, or maybe it was damaged before it was put in the sewer. It's the Incredible Hulk 105. That's what I was calling over here, the corner box. It apparently has a little bit of damage. The Hulk doesn't have the same number of toes as a human being. They should show that in these terrible, or well, some of them are terrible. They're terrible now. They used to be pretty damn good. The Marvel movies, when he turns into the Hulk, they should show how one of his toes just kind of disappears, goes back into his foot, and you should hear the bone breaking and all that. That would be good. Well, what is someone saying here? I started reading comics when they were 25 cents. That would be, well, if it was this 25 cents, then that's about 1970. But when all comics went to 25 cents, that would be about 1975, maybe late 74. Probably. Let's see. Tom Keenan says, I'm sure Schmay. It's like a little bit of I was gonna drink a beer here in a minute. Let's see here, just a moment. That is just, I'm sure Schmay collecting. I should say collecting. That's the fucking keyboard messing up. I should say collecting. I started collecting at 25 cents. I read some Harveys and Archies while waiting in doctor's offices. Or a DRS office. I don't know what a DRS... I'm sure he means doctor's office. Yep, indeed. I'm being a smart aleck. Okay. I should say, my good man, I should say. The Incredible Hulk 117, 50 years in the sewer, ladies and gentlemen, or I don't know how many decades it was in the sewer, but it is in the sewer no longer. $60,000 worth of comics, ladies and gentlemen, found in the sewer system. Here's the Incredible Hulk 120. Kill him! Kill the Hulk! What does that say? I should say. Yeah, let me turn this music down a little bit. If anyone would like to come on, the link, let's give you the link again. If anyone's welcome to come on in. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Probably not long if people don't pop on. Here's the Incredible Hulk 121. Herb Trimpe art. Within the swamp there stirs the glob. Yeah. That's what it looked like in the sewer, man. That's that the plastic bin was floating in something that looked a lot like that. And I have another copy. What? I've got another copy. Incredible. 3 copies, ladies and gentlemen, of the Incredible Hulk versus the Glob. Oh, and look, I have 2 copies of The Demon and the Dictator. You may have beaten other foes, Hulk, but you've met your match in Klaus Schwab. He looks like Lex Luthor. How about that? Very phallic looking. He does not look too happy. Should we count his toes? Or was he consistently 4-toed? All I want for Christmas is my 2 front tits. Why it's oh, this is a key issue because it has Kang on it, and Kang was in Loki, the TV show. Oh my gosh. For Kang to conquer, the Hulk must diet. I've been trying to diet, but in the fury of the time storm. And don't miss the most unexpected guest star of the year. How about that? I've got 2 copies. Hulk being weighed down by the year 1971. Imagine if the year 2022 or 2021 or 2020 was on top of the Hulk. I'm hearing a sound of something approaching. Could it be Drew the dog? Yes, Drew the dog has entered the room. What's up, Drew the dog? Perhaps you guys can see Drew the dog. No, you can't. But the people watching on the other stream on my phone can see Drew the dog. Drew, what's up, man? I'm afraid she has an ear infection or something. She's starting to flip her ears back and forth, and that means that when she did that before, it meant that we needed to get her some ear drops. I did that back in the old country before the move. Here's 137. Let's count his toes, man. He's got 5 toes now. Look at that. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tom Keenan says, love Kang. He was one of my favorite Avengers villain. Yes, Kang is cool. I'm just making fun of the Marvel Studios and people that speculate on these books. 139. How many foes has the Hulk? I love the color palette on this cover. It has a fold, but it presents well. No, it don't. Here's Hulk 143. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 toes. Now this one is in such perfect condition, I was thinking I'd send it off to CGC. A little bit of damage up there, but usually that's considered, they don't take off much for something like that at CGC. This would probably still be about a 9.8. It's the Incredible Hulk Special, number 2. Twice as many pages, twice as many thrills. It has the origin of old Greenskin. Look at that guy, man. He's been heavily fucked up by the Hulk. What did the Hulk do to that fucking guy, man? He does not look too good. Like, look at these. You ever look at these? It's cool to look at these people in detail. They are not happy. Yes, indeed. Got 10 human beings watching. We're at 31 minutes and 33 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, this is how it's working. See how the comments are over here on the side. Yeah, I'm teaching the people on the Gratu Orlov show, this show that I'll upload later, how the comments look. Oh, a new comment. Oh, let's see. It's Captain Strangelove. It says, and so I click on it. It appears here. I love the smell of old comics, especially when released from their thermally sealed hindquarters. Okay. What are you up to, Drew? Uh-oh. What are you chewing on? Shit. God damn it. Oh, she's chewing on a piece of an old Jet model kit. I would assume that Drew is hungry. So, shit, what are you doing, Drew? Stop chewing on this fucking crap. It's gonna be bad for you. There's a model. Shit. She's fucking hungry. I gotta go feed her, man. Drew, no. I gotta go feed her. Shit. Stay there. You can't beat that smell. Happy 4th, Hans. Okay, I'm gonna go feed the dog. Drew, I'm gonna go feed you so you stop trying to eat all this plastic shit. It's bad for you and bad for the environment. You're gonna stimulate global warming, and all you're doing is helping out Putin with all this damage. Well, I try feeding the dog, and the dog does not want to eat. She just wants to bug the shit out of me. Let's see. Let's see. People have been saying while I've been gone. Love that smell as well. Must be the dog. Tom Keenan says, the best part of reading comics is the smell. I don't understand why people think digital is the way to go. Yeah, no kidding. Or slabbing comics. And Captain Strangelove says, maybe they love the smell of the new fangled vinyl / plastic. Plastic fumes for plastic people. I hate to admit this is far more entertaining than anything else on network TV. Yes, I'm glad Gratu isn't broadcasting in glorious smell-o-vision. I'm bagging and boarding as we listening to Drew, the wonderfully noxious gas bagel. Oh, the noxious gag. I'll take two. I'm bagging and boarding as we listen to Drew, the wonderfully noxious gas bag. Haha. Let's see, what else we got here? All right, we're caught up with the amazing comments. All right, here's another comic found in the sewer. And Michael Dodd says, gas must be cheaper there since it's so plentiful. Yeah, gas is pretty cheap here. That's one good thing about moving here to Alaska. I just gassed up yesterday. It was only $79 to gas up my Subaru. And by the way, why does YouTube know to put ads on my YouTube stream about Subaru repair? How do they know I own a Subaru unless they're listening to the broadcast? That means they're listening to everything we say. And they hear the word Subaru, and I get Subaru ads. Because I mentioned that I had a Subaru, I think, in a broadcast recently. And so now I'm getting Subaru ads. How about that? How about that? Incredible. Hulk. You ever heard of the Hulk? 120. Shit, that scared me. Who did that? Who in the chat room did that? Scared the shit out of me. 133, 135. What else we got here? Oh, wait. Oh. Hold on a second. Yeah, some of these comics that I found in the sewer system are out of order. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, okay. Here's the Inferior 5. This is number 2. The Inferior 5. Yes. Marvel had Not Brandak, and DC had the Inferior 5. Trust me, Not Brandak was far superior. Here's their parody of Thor. I think reviews of Thor are starting to hit the internet. I was referring to the gas being passed so frequently. Oh. I was referring to the gasoline, petroleum. Yeah, so here appearances by other DC superheroes. Yeah. Yes, it's like Christmas morning here on July the 4th, 2022, in the year of our Lord. Here's another Inferior 5. Oh, you guys aren't seeing them. I gotta show the comics to the... I'm broadcasting on my regular show and also on this live stream. Okay, here's where they get a little ballsy and they start taking on the competition like Not Brandak did. See, they've defeated the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man. And I kind of like the way just a little bit of flame is coming up from Human Torch. That looks like the way Mr. Fantastic was defeated. Look how they... the little symbol in the center of his chest appears to have been removed. I have 2 copies of that particular issue. 8 viewers. I probably doesn't look like anyone wants to come on this evening. I might show a few more comics and then I'll ring off because I don't think my wife's feeling well. I need to go down there and see how she's doing. Here's Iron Man number 4, showing a little bit of damage from being in the sewer for several decades. A little bit of damage at the top and over on that side. And this one is, I don't know, some issue of Iron Man, but it has no cover. And this one is Iron Man number, yeah, we're getting into some coverless Iron Man comics now. All right. Is that the same? Here's another who needs a stinking cover on a comic? Iron Man 36. Here's Iron Man 42, still 15 cents. Here's King Size Special, Iron Man number 1. And another copy. How about that? Incredible. Here's a copy of Genie from Marvel Comics. A little bit off register Um, leaving everybody a little bit with a blue aura around them. Oh, tomorrow morning they're going to turn on CERN. Everybody's freaking out on the internet about CERN. Look up CERN, C-E-R-N. It's some big super collider underneath some suburban neighborhood in Sweden. They think that, some people think it's going to release, it's going to create a portal to another world, and these other worldly Lovecraftian demons or fallen angels or whatever will emerge from the folly of these mad scientists. And see the damage from the sewer there. But it's still readable, even though it's covered in feces and urine and foul fecal matter. Here's Justice League of America number 19. So far you've seen about probably about $30,000 worth of comics this evening. Michael Dodd says, global warming must be accelerating exponentially from the rampant flatulence at your HQ. It's actually not happening here. Oh, Captain Strangelife's coming on. Flatulence at your HQ. It's actually not happening. Uh-oh. Oh, he went away. I think he realized there was, he had his sound on. He'll probably come back. Yeah. I probably should turn off the fart sound effect. I have it going on a separate page because that would be disrespectful to the captain. Yes, indeed. This is Justice League of America number 23. Paulo is telling me the facts, man. Switzerland. What did I say? Sweden? No, there's no difference between Sweden and Switzerland. Come on, it's the same country. They've been fooling us. Switzerland. CERN is between Geneva and the border with France. Paulo's like, my teeth are getting yellow. My wife's been telling me, your teeth are getting so yellow. Paulo's like a school teacher. He lectures you on the facts, man. Okay, let's see. Let's get Captain Strangelife on. There you are.
We're in. Oh, wait a minute.
I hear you, but can't see you.
No, I know. I forgot to put my camera up.
Oh.
I didn't even have any beer.
Oh. I haven't had any yet either. So what's been up?
Oh, what's been going on with you?
No, I've been enjoying your videos.